time is 8:40 p.m. Good evening. The news headline: Herdsmen flee as cows kill father of newborn baby in Oyo. The Sahara reporter says that the deceased sister, who identified herself as Olawumi, said his child christening ceremony and housewarming was slated for Monday, September 28, 2021. A 30-year-old man and father of a newborn baby, Benjamin Oyelade, has been killed by cows which ran into him in Atakpa area and the Surulere local government area of Oyo State. Sahara reporters gathered that the deceased was en route at Atakpa Iresa Adu Road on Sunday evening when a suspected herdsman bumped into the road with his cow and the victim was knocked off his motorcycle. It was learned that the cow horns hit him on the head and broke his skull. The deceased sister, who identified as Olawumi, said his child christening ceremony and housewarming was slated for Monday, September 28, 2021. She also added that the elders fled the scene immediately after the incident. Today, Monday, ought to be his day. He is meant to name his child and dedicate his new house. But instead of this, we are mourning him. We have buried him. He saw his child, but didn't wait to name the child, Olawumi said. She expressed regret that the security agencies, including the Amotekun Corps, could not apprehend the herdsman or impound any of the cows. Olawumi added that some youth traced the herd to a elder settlement in annoyance and destroyed parts of the settlement by burning down a hut. The Oyo State Police Public Relations Officer Adewale Oshifeso promised to get back to the Sahara reporters with full details when he was contacted, but he failed to pick his calls hours later after the incident. Now, this is another case of the herdsmen having killed a father of a newborn baby in Oyo State, and this is one of the reasons why the Southwest, the South governors had actually come to a common agreement that there should be the implementation of this anti-open grazing law, because the manners of which these herdsmen are operating in the environment is actually endangering the lives of the harmless citizens. And this has been the clamor here and there, and as against the implementation of this anti-open grazing law by the Miyetti Allah Kautaho and some others, saying that the anti-grazing open law is satanic. Then ends and the chairman of the Southern Governors on those states saying as well that they would not give response to any group saying that the anti-open grazing law should not be implemented, and that if they are dissatisfied with this, then they should fight it using the power of the law, by suing the governors to law, and that they would not give credible attention to this Miyetti Allah Kautaho about the refusal for the implementation of the anti-open grazing law. And yet again, this is another case, a very pathetic one, where a 30-year-old man and the father of a newborn baby called Benjamin Oyelade has actually been killed by some cows. While he was actually on his motorcycle, he ran into the cows in Atakpa area in Surulere local government area of Oyo State, where the Sahara reporters actually gathered that the deceased was en routing this Atakpa Iresa Adu Road on Sunday evening when a suspected herdsman bumped into the road with his cow and the victim was knocked off his motorcycle. And they learned that it actually affected his skull, because the horns of those cows actually hit him and hit him on the head and actually broke his skull. The deceased sister, who identified herself as one Olawumi, said the man's child naming ceremony was actually supposed to be on September 2021, and he was also supposed to even commission, like open his new house. He just built a house, so he was planning to do the both together, dedicating his new house and also to name and Christian his new son. But while he was supposed to, to name the child that he has seen, now they are mourning and burying him. He said she expressed regret that the security agencies, including the Amotekun corps, were not able to apprehend the herdsman, and because after this incident, it was said that the herdsmen actually flew. They ran away from that particular place, and they could not be apprehended by the security agencies. And as expected, that the cows should be impounded. None of these cows were impounded, as reported by the deceased sister Olawunmi, where she said that after this incident, some youths actually traced the herdsmen who fled away to their elder settlement in annoyance, but they were not found. And as a result of this anger, they destroyed parts of the settlement by burning down a hut. And the Sahara reporters, after hearing the situation, put a call across to the Oyo State Police Public Relations Officer Adewale Oshifeso, who actually promised to get back to them after getting reliable information about the same incident. But after he was called some few hours later, he was not able to pick the call. He didn't pick the call, as regards the incident, and the Sahara reporters decided to still report the case of this pathetic story of a 30-year-old man and the father of newborn baby Benjamin Oyelade, who the Sahara reporters had said that he should rest in peace. And sequel to this information again, perhaps the state governor and other southern governors will find a reason to put again more pressure on this issue of herdsmen killing harmless citizens, just like that which happened in Ondo State, where some herdsmen actually defied the anti-open grazing law by still allowing their cows to ply the roads and farmlands, and the commuters had to call on the Amotekun people, who later came around and impounded these cows, and also arrested the herders who were defying this law. So anybody that actually goes against the law has been implemented by the southern governors should be apprehended and convicted and prosecuted by the extant laws, because it's actually unbecoming, because a whole lot of people have been reported to have lost their lives into the hands of these Fulani killer herdsmen, and it is too pathetic. And the state governors have to find a whole lot of things to do as regards these pathetic issues, also imploring that the Amotekun corps and also the Ebubiagu of the southeast should pep up their activities and ensure that they live to their just cause. Thanks for listening. Good evening.